So my horsey collection, or my collection of horse stuff, is growing again. But that's because I went to a tack sale recently, and I've never been to a tack sale like this, but it was so much fun that I just had to share with you some of the treasures that I got from this tack sale and tell you a little more about where it was. Hello my equestrian friends, it's me Lisa, the Budget Equestrian. Welcome back to a new video. And yes, it has been a while, but I'm having so much fun playing with my horses, and I really just want to get as much horse time in as I can because it's definitely fall outside, as you can probably tell at your house. Definitely cold here. So I've been spending a lot of time out with my horses, which is awesome. I'm so grateful for the time and for the horses that I have. But that leads me to what today's video is about, and this is so much fun. So if you've watched my videos for a while, you know that I recently acquired 2 horses, well, 1 horse and 1 pony, from an incredible horse rescue called Drifters Hearts of Hope. And Drifters is I can't even say enough nice things and incredible things about this place because it is just so fantastic. But it's a horse rescue. And they actually not only rescue horses, but they've also created a program called the Annie Project. And what the Annie Project is, kind of like how they have the thoroughbred makeovers and the thoroughbred programs for the race horses. Well, the Annie Project actually gives a second chance to horses that are dude ranch horses. And my horse Timon, he is actually part of the Annie Project. And the horses that are in their care are in the absolute best hands. That's why I'm so happy to be able to share something like this with you as far as the tack sale that I went to. The tack sale was put on by Drifters Hearts of Hope, the horse rescue that I got my boys at. And to start off with, I had so much horse stuff that I couldn't use because it was like warm blood size. So I had huge horse blankets and halters and lots of different tack, and yeah, a few saddle pads that I wasn't using, and it was going to a good cause, so I donated all of that stuff to Drifters for their tack sale. Every year in September, they have this awesome, huge tack sale and open house so they can showcase these horses and hopefully connect them to people that can potentially give them a forever home. I don't even remember how I found out about Drifters, but this organization is awesome. The lady that runs it, Jackie, is the sweetest and kindest person I've ever met. When it comes to anything horse related, Jackie is definitely a gem. So yay, Jackie. And the service she and all of the volunteers that are a part of Drifters give to these horses is it's just incredible. A couple of weeks ago, the end of September, Drifters had their annual tack sale. And my friends, Vicky and Linda, we all went to the tack sale looking for treasures. And I was justifying it because I was like, I cleared out my tack room. So I have to see if there's any treasures that I could, potentially get to replace the treasures that I cleared out. And yeah, I was able to find quite a few nice things. And the biggest benefit was that everything that I bought, everything that I purchased, everything that everyone purchased was going back to the rescue to help take care of these horses. One of the horses that's there, his name is Dwight. He's adorable, but he had a huge vet bill. I think it was over $5,000. They're raising money for things like that because when horses have accidents or when things happen, they're teamed up with a really great group of veterinarians and they take care of these horses, but the bill's still got to be paid. So that's why they have this tack sale. It was so much fun being at Drifters for a Saturday. It was just awesome. The facility itself is amazing. Oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. They have a huge barn. They have an indoor arena. They have an outdoor arena. Lots of pasture for horses to be turned out in. It's pretty much a horse and an equestrian's dream property. I would love to live here. It's so beautiful. And again, it does cost money to keep these horses and to, bring them back and keep them healthy. Not only for incidents like Dwight, where he had this huge veterinary bill, but You have to think about things like their shots and even their routine hoof care, because regardless, the horses need to have their hooves taken care of. So that's what all of the proceeds from this tack sale went to, is to help support the rescue. And oh my goodness, I found some incredible things at the tack sale. The first incredible thing I found was this awesome Wintec dressage saddle. I was so happy to find this saddle. I've been searching like on eBay and different used places trying to find a Wintec dressage saddle, because I have my Dover's saddle that I like and it's synthetic, but I wanted to try out the Isabel dressage saddle, and holy cow, this saddle is awesome. I'm so happy with it, and I got a really good deal on it, and the money went to a really good cause. So definitely a triple win. And yes, I have enough saddle pads, but I found some more, and this one was so cute. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. This is a Roma saddle pad. It says Wick Easy, dry and cool. So it's really nice on the underside of the pad. But what I really liked about it was the embroidery. Can you see that? CHJA, Colorado Hunter Jumper Association. That was why I really wanted the saddle pad, for that little embroidery work. Pretty fancy. Oh, can you see the Equestrian Stockholm bag behind me, the beautiful pink bag? Well, I had filled that bag up with saddle pads and things that I was donating to the tack sale. And when I was taking all my treasures and piling them up next to the booth, like where you pay for everything, they had put everything into a bag for me. And it just so happens it was that Equestrian Stockholm bag. So I'm thinking I'm meant to keep that bag for some reason. So I went ahead and brought it home, and it's gonna live out here. So I'm not gonna get rid of it because I think I'm meant to have that bag. And I got another saddle pad. Now this is a Jack's saddle pad, and it's very padded. It's very nice. And I really liked the stitching on it and the piping. Super pretty. And then Linda was doing some searching for me too, and she found this for me. Isn't it cute? This is a little tiny show halter in a pony size. I think this might actually be a mini size. It does fit Pumbaa, but I'm gonna put some holes a little bit further down because I think it needs to be just a little bit larger for him. Where it is right now, that headpiece, it's actually a little tight. So I'd like that to be a little bit looser, and it even came with the matching lead rope. And then I found this beautiful bridle. Look at that brow band. Isn't that pretty? Little crystal and sapphire colored pieces in the brow band. It's so pretty. And it fits Timon really nice too. And it didn't have reins with it, but I found a pair of, these are plain reins, which is really nice. I've never had a pair of plain English reins before, and it works perfectly. So I don't know what POH stands for. That is what's on the brow band, but it's a really nice brow band. It's actually a really nice bridle too. So I call that a win for sure. Yes, I got another saddle pad, I know, but this thing is so awesome. This is an Eco Gold saddle pad, and it's got this really unique texture on the part that goes on the horse, and I've got some of Timon's hair on there because I have used it. Actually, it fits him really well, and I'm not quite sure. I think this is just like an all-purpose pad. It fits my close contact saddle perfectly, and I really like it. Timon seems to move really comfortably in it too. The top portion up here, this is really padded, and then it's very thin on the bottom part. So you can actually feel the horse pretty well through your leg under the saddle, but they're nice and protected on their back. Now, this next saddle pad, I haven't washed it yet because I was waiting to get some sheepskin wash, but I got a really nice sheepskin saddle pad, total sheepskin on the bottom, and then it's just got like the edge. So like if you're going to a horse show, it has a spot where the girth actually can go through, and then the keepers on the sides are large enough to go all the way around the bottom panel of the saddle. So pretty. Did also get a barn jacket, and it matches the Colorado Hunter Jumper Association pad I got because it has the embroidery work on it. Now it also says 2015 champion, and no, I wasn't the 2015 champion, but tell you what, I feel like a champion when I wear that jacket. And I found a really nice pair of Ariat paddock boots. Now, they're a little bit large for me, but it's really nice to be able just to slip the paddock boots on when I'm, riding or playing in the barn and stuff, and I don't have to take the time to put on my tall boots. I can just slip the paddock boots on and jump up into the saddle, and away we go. So for all of my treasures, the saddle pads, the bridle, the boots, and my fancy pony show halter, I got for the bargain price of $250. That was such a good deal because that was less than what I would have paid if I bought this saddle. So of course I had to give a little bit extra to Drifters because, it's such a great cause and I got some really neat treasures. Totally worth it. That was probably the most amazing tack sale I have ever gone to. So much fun. I will be going back next year. There's no doubt. And like I said, they do this every year. Every September, Drifters has a tack sale as well as an open house and showcase to show you the different horses that they have for adoption and to show you what the horses can do. They have some very talented volunteers working with these horses, and some of them are even kiddos. So that's pretty cool to see these kids get up on these horses and then just put them through their paces. But the ultimate goal here is to find forever homes for these horses. So if you live in Colorado, if you live in the Franktown area, that's where Drifters Hearts of Hope is. So you can reach out to them through their website or even through their Facebook page, and you can set up an appointment if you wanted to meet the horses. What's really nice about events like this, like the tack sale and the open house, you don't have to have an appointment. They were open all day on Saturday, so you could just show up when you wanted to, check out the horses, and maybe get a couple of deals on some really nice tack too. Oh my gosh, they had so much tack. They had so many things, which reminds me, one thing that I forgot to show you is I got a measuring stick for my horses. This thing is so cool, and I tried to find one online and I can't find them, not the wooden ones. I could only find the aluminum ones, so I don't even know how much this measuring stick is worth, but to me, it's priceless and I will keep it forever. Just like my horses that I got from Drifters. They're priceless and I will keep them forever. And if you're looking for a new horse, an affordable horse, or a retired dude horse, reach out to Drifters. They've got some really great horses that are waiting for you in their new forever home.